Hello world, and welcome back to Fallout, except this time we'll be playing Fallout 3. I wanted to continue playing Fallout 4 because I love Fallout 4, but my game has been bricked. It is completely unplayable now. I made the mistake of going to the Creation Club and grabbing one of the free items. It was for free, I couldn't resist myself, and that bricked my game. Every time I start a new playthrough, nothing works. The vault door does not open, Preston Garvey will not talk to me, Deacon will not talk to me. I cannot finish any playthrough of Fallout 4 as of this time. Uninstalling and reinstalling the game has not worked, deleting the CC files has not worked, and I'm not going to sit here and spend the rest of my life trying to fix a company's game when they are responsible for updating the game and putting out patches to make sure it's functionally playable. So until they're willing to take their paid DLC mod crap and actually make it a true DLC so it plays in the game correctly, I'm just going to have to switch to a new game. And that game is my very first playthrough of Fallout 3. So let's go!
I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart. In my heart I have but one desire, and that one is you. No other will do. I've lost all ambition for worldly acclaim. I just want to be the one you love. And with your admission that you feel the same, I'll have reached the goal I'm dreaming of. Believe me, I don't set the world on fire.
War. War never changes. Since the dawn of humankind, when our ancestors first discovered the killing power of rock and bone, blood has been spilled in the name of everything from God to justice to simple psychotic rage. In the year 2077, after millennia of armed conflict, the destructive nature of man could sustain itself no longer. The world was plunged into an abyss of nuclear fire and radiation. But it was not, as some had predicted, the end of the world. Instead, the apocalypse was simply the prologue to another bloody chapter of human history. For man had succeeded in destroying the world, but war never changes. In the early days, thousands were spared the horrors of the Holocaust by taking refuge in enormous underground shelters known as vaults. But when they emerged, they had only the hell of the wastes to greet them. All except those in Vault 101. For on that fateful day, when fire rained from the sky, the giant steel door of Vault 101 slid closed and never reopened. It was here you were born. It is here you will die. Because in Vault 101, no one ever enters, and no one
Let's see. Are you a boy or a girl?
Seeing as this is my very first playthrough of Fallout 3, I'm going to make myself as this character. So I'll make myself a boy, and I'm going to pick things that are just very me-ish to pick.
Beautiful, healthy baby boy.
Oh, James. We did it. A son. Our beautiful son.
You've got a bright future ahead of you, son. I'm sure of it. Look at you. Look at you. Hi there. I'm your daddy, little guy. Daddy. You're going to need a name, aren't you? Your mother and I have been talking. What do you think about...
Of course, I'm going to name myself Timber, because it's the greatest name ever, except for maybe a three-letter name that starts with D.
That's a good name, don't you think? Fits you perfectly. Looks like they've finished the gene projection. Let's see what you'll look like when you're all grown up.
Okay, something tells me they shouldn't give parents the power to see what their children will look like all grown up. What if they see some hideous monstrosity like, oh, there he is. Yep. I'll have to learn to love that face. Oh boy, those eyes are very far apart. Oh boy. Oh, I made myself Miss Mitten Squad. Now I'm sad.
You're going to look a lot like your dad. See that, Catherine?
Oh, very strapping.
It's a big world out there, son. Full of all sorts of people. What about you? What kind of person are you going to be? You're just
James?
Catherine?
James.
Catherine! She's in cardiac arrest. Start compression. Get the baby out of here. Move! Move! 1,000. 2, 1,000. Come on. Hang on, Catherine. Hang on. It's you and me. Okay?
You one. We need a doctor, not a deadbeat. This one's on the house. Fail to meet my expectations, and there will be
Look straight into the lighthouse.
James and his chilly chatter.
Decorations,
May your
just
future be
donating
bright.
toys, and this place will feel just like home. Come on over here, son. Come on. Walk to Daddy. You can make it. Over here.
We got a Bible quote, Alpha and Omega. I'm the beginning and the end.
Come to Daddy.
It's in cursive, and I have a hard time reading cursive. Damn dyslexia.
You can make it.
Hopefully they will read that to me at some point, because I imagine it's important to the story. If that's an important story item, someone has got to point it out and be like, hey, look at this. I will read this to you now.
You can do it.
But this is an older game, so they might not be holding us our hands for us dyslexics.
Just a year old and already walking like a pro. Your mother would have been so proud. Listen, kiddo, I know you don't like it when Daddy leaves you alone, but I need you to take care of yourself for a minute. You just stay here while Daddy runs to his office. You'll be okay, pal. I'll be back in a bit.
Oh yeah, it's time to push around a little red ball, as all children must do. Yes. I shall use it to escape. I shall escape these He didn't lock the door. Okay, I could have just left at any point in time. Special! S is for strength. And that means that you're strong and can carry more toys and stuff, okay? Perception, endurance, charisma. I think I can actually affect these stats through this book. S is for strength. That means I can carry more toys on a long day. There's a little 5 over there. If I click it here, can I affect it? And is that permanent? P is for perception. A long and funny word. It means that I taste, smell, and saw what I heard. What about feel? You forgot the feels! The feely boys. Got 10 of them on each hand. Because I'm a mutant. Okay, I'm not going to force you to watch a dyslexic read an entire little kid's book and I slaughter it the whole time. let's just affect these stats. So I want summon luck, definitely, because luck's just always there for you in all situations. At least if a game is coded correctly, it's there for you in all situations. And I think that's all I can do for now, is I'll put some in strength, luck, intelligence, just the stuff we always need.
You are quite the little explorer, aren't you? Serves me right for trying to pin you in. Come on.
That is right, Father. You cannot contain me.
Something.
What is it you're showing me?
It was your mother's favorite passage.
Oh, the Bible passage. Good.
Revelation 21:6. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. I will give unto him that is athirst of the fountain of the water of life freely. She always loved that. All right, come on. Let's go see if your little friend Amada wants to play.
So, needless to say, that is a Bible quote in a video game, and that means it's going to be something important to do with the story, probably about water. So, that's what we're going to probably be talking about a lot of throughout this whole playthrough. So, that'll be fun.
These experiments
Don't be a
are
damn
wasted.
fool. We experiment to prepare. We prepare to survive. Of course I must. Surprise!
Stanley, you turned the lights on too fast.
Stay more than
You
once.
blinded the poor kid.
Happy birthday!
Can you believe it? He is growing up so fast.
Happy birthday, pal. I can't believe you're already 10. I'm so proud of you. If only your mother...
Congratulations, young man. I don't have to tell you how special this day is, do I? Down here in Vault 101, when you turn 10, well, you're ready to take on your first official Vault responsibilities. So here you are. As Overseer, I hereby present to you your very own Pip-Boy 3000. Get used to it. You'll be getting your first work assignment tomorrow.
Enjoy your party. You're only 10 once, so have fun.
Oh man, you got a Pip-Boy. I wish I was 10.
Happy birthday! We really surprised you, didn't we? Your dad was afraid you were onto us. But I told him not to worry. You're so easy to fool.
I have heard about this ancient magic of actual dialogue options beyond that of just yes, no, sarcastic yes, and then rude no. Ah, it is beautiful.
You're welcome. But really, your dad did most of it. I just helped with the decorations and stuff. Hey, I bet you can't guess what I got you for your birthday. Go on, guess.
Oh, and I'm not a voice main character, so I'm actually saying these things the way they're written instead of in some weird way that I didn't want to say.
Ha! I knew I'd surprise you. Who's your favorite barbarian? That's right, Grognak. Issue 14. And with no missing pages. I found this in a box of my father's old things. Believe it or not. Imagine him reading comic books. I guess everybody was 10 once. Well, I better let you get back to mingling with your guests. We'll talk later, okay? Happy birthday.
Enjoying yourself?
Hey, you having a nice time?
Hell yeah, birthday party in an underground fallout shelter. That's like every man's dream.
I hope you appreciate the effort Amada put into this party. She really seems to like you, for some reason.
Never before has such simple dialogue let me know that I'm gonna have to kill someone. Because apparently I'm gonna have to kill you. Who are you?
Don't presume
oh, he's the
too
father.
much on her friendship,
Okay.
young man. I'm still the Overseer, and I'm still in charge of this vault, and
Oh, he's the
everyone in
overseer.
it.
That makes sense.
Happy birthday.
Attention, everyone! It's time to cut the cake!
Andy, wait!
I'm still gonna eat that cake. We're in a Fallout shelter. I'm gonna eat that cake.
It's gotta be mortified about the cake.
Hey, how about the Vault Dweller? Get it?
Mortified.
Who wants to go around all day being called a Vault Dweller? Sometimes I think you really are as dumb as you look. Come on,
Happy
Wally.
birthday.
You always have good ideas.
Go on, mingle.
Yeah.
Happy
I got
birthday.
one. Are you having a nice party? 10 years old. My. Seems like only yesterday that your daddy came. Goodness, listen to me ramble. You're waiting for your present, aren't you? Fiddlesticks. What 10-year-old doesn't like presents? I was 10 once, believe it or not. My goodness, the vault was practically crowded back then. Not like today. So few young people now. But here I am rambling on again, and you listening so politely. Here you go, a nice sweet roll that I baked for you just this morning. And it's all for you. No sharing required today.
Backers. Super cool, right?
Daddy,
So, let's just make some design critiques about the old Pip-Boy versus the Fallout 4 Pip-Boy. All of the controls are just completely wrong on this thing. It's meant to be worn on your left hand, and that means there should be no knobs, dials, or anything over on that one side.
No way.
but I'm not.
I'm hungry, and that stupid robot destroyed the cake. Give me that sweet roll you got from Old Lady Palmer.
I see. You're talking smack. I'm about to smack that talk right out of you. Unfortunately, that is not a dialogue option, but it should be. What do we got here? Sharing. Sharing is caring. You can have this. I can be a wimp. Split the sweet roll. No. Oh, I can spit on it. Ooh, that'd be a good one. But then I'd lose the sweet roll. You do look hungry. What, your mom drank up all the ration coupons again? Oh, that's a good one. I'm clicking that one. Yeah!
Don't you talk about my mom, you little punk.
Not sure
You're
anyone
gonna be
else.
sorry, you little...
Nonsense. People always enjoy my little speeches. Besides, that friend of
Butch,
yours could
what do you think
use a
you're doing?
reminder
Leave
that
him
life
alone.
is not all fun and games.
You all right, son? He didn't hurt you, did he?
This is supposed to be a party, you know?
Enjoying
Fun.
yourself?
You should try it sometime, Daddy. You might like it. Fun party, huh?
You're gonna be really sorry you messed with me, punk. You're gonna...
What's Butch's problem, anyway? I can't believe he tried to start a fight at your own birthday party. What a jerk.
He attempted to steal my sweet roll. He shall forever be banished to the world of Skyrim.
God, he really is a butthead. Oh well, you can always count on Butch to make an ass of himself. Get it?
You're gonna be really sorry you messed with me, punk.
Nice
think the
pip
surprise
the tunnel
What is that?
I'm
Were
sure
our
of
One of
it,
the
rats
Mom.
3,000
Never
aim off?
suspected a thing.
I don't know.
Now go on
Maybe.
and enjoy yourself.
Well,
How's it going, pal?
I've got to
Thanks
figure
for
it out.
coming, Stanley.
Mortified
I know you
about
were
the
busy
cake.
with the
Vault
water
rats.
purifier.
You guys like that?
Everything's fine, I
That's
hope.
a good one.
Oh, sure, nothing to worry about. Me and Andy got her all fixed up again last
never
night. Good as
mind.
new.
Can't believe my mom made me come to this
You can
stupid
fix
party.
anything, right? Anyway, I'm glad you could make it. Having fun?
Happy birthday!
Are you all right? Is Butch giving you a hard time again?
No, Liam Neeson. Your daughter hasn't been taken. You need not go to France.
I'm glad to hear it. Once you start letting bullies push you around, you'll never see the end of it. Come on now. I bet there's someone else out there with a present for you.
I'm glad to be here. I think it's
what about
important
the
to keep in
tunnel
touch with you. How do you like that Pip-Boy, son? Fit all right and everything?
It's meant to be worn on the left hand, but all the controls are also on the left, so I cover up the screen with my hand when I try to press the buttons.
As a matter of fact, I did. I'm glad you like it. Some may think the A series is a bit basic, but I've always preferred them for their reliability.
I actually do like the Fallout 4 Pip-Boy better than the Fallout 3 Pip-Boy. And I especially love the Fallout 76 Pip-Boy because it just looks so weird and retro. But the Fallout 4 Pip-Boy for me is the best. That
Don't
might just be
mention it.
because it was my first Fallout game.
Oh, yes, I almost forgot. Happy birthday! Not much, but I hope you like it. young people,
Are
you
our
know,
rats tough
as
enough?
part of my job. Plus, well,
You and your
I like
snakes and
partying.
rats and wizards.
Sure thing.
Shut up
Officer
and let me
Gomez.
think a minute.
Well, it's been nice chatting with you. Thanks again.
How may I serve you, Master? I am mortified about the cake mishap. Simply mortified.
This party's pretty good, I guess. For a little kid. Balloons, party hats. Not as cool as my party, though. Remember how my dad got Andy to do magic tricks? And we all played Hunt the Mutant in the atrium? Oh, right. You weren't invited to my party. Too bad, man. It was really fun.
Hey, happy birthday, Nosebleed.
Hey, thanks for inviting me. Really cool party and everything. I know that, Butch and I give you a hard time, but you don't take that seriously, right? Anyway, happy birthday and everything. I better get back to, you know.
What,
Jonas?
are you two best friends now?
Hey, Doc.
Hey, Wally,
We're all set
I
down
think
here.
Paul's gone soft on us.
Thanks. I'll
Yeah,
send him right
Paul.
down.
Why don't you introduce us to your new best friend?
Hey, that was Jonas on the intercom. He and I have been cooking up a little surprise present. Jonas is waiting for you downstairs on the reactor level. Go ahead. I don't think anyone will mind if you slip out for a few minutes.
Friend.
Happy birthday!
Not gonna lie, I got up to take a pee break, came back, and continued playing without hitting the go ahead and keep on recording my screen button. So we don't have the me taking the goat test, or me standing up to the bullies, or me shooting the BB gun. But that's okay. We're all the way to me escaping the vault. If you're interested in watching me to continue screwing up Fallout 3, I would heavily suggest you like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me with my eternal war against the YouTube algoritmo. And with that being said, let's get back to the action.
You for a minute. Oh, you're lucky it was me who found you. The others won't be so forgiving. I don't know what you're up to, and I don't want to know. Just clear out of here, and I'll pretend I never saw you.
Now what do we have here? Thanks, officer. Something like you, always liked you, blah blah blah. Homicidal maniac. Yes, I do believe I'll call him a homicidal maniac.
Don't think I don't know it. Why do you think I'm letting you go? I guess you're trying to follow your dad. Outside. Good gravy. If I didn't know what the Overseer would do if he caught you, I'd never tell you to try for it, but it's your only shot. And you take care, and I hope you find your daddy.
A man in this game I'm not willing to shoot. That is likely going to be a rare occurrence.
Off with you now.
This is the Overseer. All residents of Vault 101 are hereby confined to their quarters. The rat roach infestation is...
During this section of gameplay, an audio glitch appeared. So please enjoy this relaxing music while a Mr. Handy repeatedly fires his flamer, even when he stops firing his flamer.
It's our only chance, don't you see? We're getting out of here, just like the doctor. I'm not gonna let anyone stop us. It's me!
Tom wouldn't listen to me. You know how he gets.
I shall remember you fondly, Tom. You went down in a blaze of glory.
confined to their quarters. The rat roach infestation is under control. Do not interfere with vault security personnel. Any resident outside his or her quarters will be dealt with severely. That is
That stupid kid is over here. He's trying to leave the ball. Don't let him get away.
Well, screw you too, buddy. I'd hit you in the face with this bat if I could get through the glass.
That stupid kid is over here. He's trying to leave the ball. Don't let him get away.
Officer Mac may enjoy this, but I don't. Just tell us where to find your friend so we can talk to him.
He's my friend. I was worried about him. What does he have to do with any of this anyway?
Probably nothing, which is why you need to tell me where he is. So I can talk to him. Go ahead, officer.
Hold it right there! Bring it! Oh!
I hope you're here to turn yourself in, young man. You're already in enough trouble as it is. Don't make it worse for yourself.
The dude ordered me to be killed on sight and then expects me to surrender peacefully after I wipe out several of his guards. Was this man trained by the ATF?
I place the good of the vault above everything, even my own paternal feelings. We must not allow sentiment to cloud our judgment. But I admire your protective instincts. Very well. I give you my word that Amata will not suffer further because of your actions. Now then, if you really care about Amata, you will see how dangerous your father's actions were. Hand over your weapons, and put an end to this dangerous situation. There is no need to join your father as a traitor to the vault.
Boy, next thing you know, he's gonna want to shoot my dog at this rate.
A regrettable incident, but sometimes harsh measures are necessary for the good of the vault. Such has always been my lot. Think a moment. If you really care about your fellow citizens, killing me is the worst thing you could do. Without an overseer, the vault would be plunged into chaos and disaster. Surely you can see that as well as I. Come now, turn yourself in and we can resolve this whole thing peacefully. Just because your father betrayed us doesn't mean you have to. Do you think I'm scared of a little snot-nosed punk like you? I was running this vault when you were still crying for your dead mother. You'll get nothing from me.
This dude is not very good at sounding like a man who wants to live.
I've dealt with your I knew you'd turn up sooner or later.
God, what have... Oh my God! Daddy! Get away from me! I can't... Get away from me! I can't talk to you right now.
Hold on, Jonas. I need to record this first. I don't really know how to tell you this. I hope you'll understand, but I know you might be angry. I thought about it for a long time, but in the end, I decided it was best for you not to know. So many things could have gone wrong, and there's really no telling how the Overseer will react when he finds out. It's best if he can blame everything on me. Obviously, you already know that I'm gone. It was something I needed to do. You're an adult now. You're ready to be on your own. Maybe someday things will change and we can see each other again. I can't tell you why I left or where I'm going. I don't want you to follow me. God knows life in the vault isn't perfect, but at least you'll be safe. Just knowing that will be enough to keep me going.
Don't mean to rush you, Doc, but I'd feel better if we got this over with.
Okay, go ahead. Goodbye. I love you.
Ah, yes, but Father, I may not know where you are, or what you want, but I do have a particular set of skills. Skills I've acquired over a non-existent very short career.
He's opening the vault door. Get the overseer. We need this door open now.
Oh my god. You actually opened it.
Good, you're leaving. I guess you were trying to help me, but you didn't have to kill him!
See, I would counter that with he did not have to kill any of the people he killed, and therefore he should not be upset, and neither should you, that I had to kill him.
So you say. Maybe one day I'll be able to forgive you, but not now. I hope you never have to find out what it's like to see your father killed right in front of you. No, don't listen to me. Just go. Find your father. I have to go bury mine.
Bitch, we live in a vault. Where the hell are you taking that man to bury him in the ground?
You'd better leave before I change my mind about letting you go.
Hold up in the name of the overseer. The overseer won't tolerate that kind of behavior.
Alrighty then, and with that we have successfully gotten out of Vault 101. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you are interested in watching me play more of Fallout 3. This is my very first playthrough, so there'll be no weird gimmicks or restrictions on my playstyle, just me screwing up the game as I play it for the first time, which should be fun. If you're at all interested in my other channel, I will be continuing to tell a story over the course of the next few, I don't know, months, years, who knows. That channel's name is TimberPony. Don't forget to go check that out if you're at all interested. This is, of course, me officially announcing a hiatus to all future Fallout 4 videos until Bethesda manages to patch the problem with the Creation Club, because I have no idea how to fix it. Also, I'm not a big fan of mods, but Fallout London does look like an interesting game to play, as well as Fallout Frost. I might give them a chance in the future. It might be the only way to get back to Fallout 4 and actually play it again. So for now, I'm going to be saying bye-bye!
To the town of Alfreel rode a stranger one fine day. Hardly spoke to folks around him, didn't have too much to say.